Hey JC, so I just want to follow up with you on some of the stretches that we did yesterday. I want you to remember that we are going to focus on the right posterior hip and the left anterior hip. Again, your hip measures high on the left and you're twisted to the left. So that inhibits the muscles on the right side, which is why your left side's been overworking so hard. But with these stretches, we're going to put you in positions and then drive certain motions that will be restorative to you, so we can start to get you back onto the plus side of performance. When we stretch your left anterior hip, the front of the thigh, and any stretch really, it's very important that you understand how those joints work and that you get those joints to move. Okay, so what we're going to do here is you're going to have, this is the one against the wall, so you're going to put your right foot forward and then you're going to have your left foot behind you. And this is the hip joint here where the ball and socket meet. So it's going to be important that we get this joint to separate. This is essentially going to lean back while this is being pushed back, and the opening will occur in the front. So what we're going to do here, since you're stretching your left side, you want to make sure that you have something to hold on to with your left hand. Okay? So from here, you're going to tuck your toe on the wall. You're going to let your knee down to the floor. Depending on the surface, if it's uncomfortable, you can put a pillow under there just to prop it up. Okay, and nice and tall posture, and then almost immediately you're going to start to feel the thigh stretch, okay? So holding on to something on your left side, and what I'll do here is I'll just kind of start almost like a little bit of a can opener. I'm just kind of starting to just gently rock back a little bit. Remember that as the shoulders lean back, we want to lift through the rib cage. Okay, you can use the hand to help you do that as well. So I'd probably just do a few just to kind of get things warmed up and see kind of where my threshold is that day. And then from there, you want to take your right hand and put it on your right butt cheek. And remember, we want to do that skin-on-skin contact so you can get a real good grip. Now the goal is to push my hip down, which is going to pop a wheelie in the front. It's going to lift the hips up in the front, and you'll feel the increase in the stretch in the thigh. So I'm going to push down. I'm going to lean back a little bit, and I'm not worried about leaning back so long as I'm lifting my rib cage, because if your abdominals are stretching, your low back's going to be safe in this. Although if you go too far, you might get a little pinch in the back, so just be careful. So again, you're going to lean back, you're going to push down as hard as you can, and try and feel your pelvis move, and when you do, that thigh is going to be screaming. And then once you're in that position, real slowly, you're just going to start to rock that a little bit. Okay, you want to hold that lean back position, and every time you let your knee push forward, you're going to push your hand down a little harder. All right, you're going to give yourself about 5 aggressive repetitions, upwards of 10. Give yourself a little break and then go through like 2 more rounds. You're going to want to do this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Only on the left side. Don't do the right, because the right will actually set you back at this point.